I think it's the way the world falsely frames prosperity, abundance, money. Uh, if you look at it, in terms of what the press has always reported on, or what people look at, or the themes, major themes of movies, it's always the nice person who is always portrayed as being poor but happy. They're poor but happy, and they're honest, and they have all these great positive traits, and they're constantly put down, stepped on, stepped over, taken advantage of by who? The rich person, who's mean and nasty and horrible and has no soul. And it's unfortunate, but that's the story that people get told. And so there's what we call the treacherous dichotomy, which is or false dilemma, the unnecessary use of the word or. Would you rather be wealthy or happy? Well, why is it an or? How about yes? But that's not the message most people get. So, you grow up hearing about, these people who did terrible things about, to get rich and to this. And hey, it's a big world. Of course, there are all sorts of stories. There are Enrons out there, and there are Tychos, and there's the guy at the bank who was having his people sell false. There's all those. It's a big world. But by and large, people who make a lot of money, especially to the degree they're operating in a free market-based economy. And when I say free market, I simply mean no one is forced to do business with anyone else. Government's not making a specific rule for you because you've bought the influence of someone in Congress who makes a law making it that keeps the competition out. I'm talking about a free market where people buy and sell. And I often say this, that, I say this when I speak at a sales conference. I'll say, nobody's going to buy from you because you have a quota to meet, right? They're not going to buy from you because you need the money. They're not going to buy from you because you're a really nice person. They're going to buy from you because they believe that they will be better off by doing so than by not doing so. And in a free market, that's the only reason why someone ever should buy from you. This is good, though, because it means that in order to make a lot of money and place yourself in the position to be receptive, you've got to place your focus on bringing value to another human being. This is why we say that money is simply an echo of value, right? It's the thunder to value's lightning. So, but when you're brought up with, and you hear these messages all the time in the world constantly, and you're looked at, oh, if you're making money, you're some selfish, greedy, horrible. Well, now, that gets into your head. So now you've provided all this value to someone, and to people, and you've done such a great job, and now you have an opportunity for the money to come in. All you have to do is be willing to receive it. But the unconscious is saying, but rich people are bad. If I'm rich, it means I had to step on someone else to get this. It means I'm going to change and all of a sudden not be a good right? And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be Mr. Potter from,
right.
From It's a Wonderful Life. No. And so, that can mess with people. And so I think that's why I suggest reading and studying people like Randy Gage and David Nagel and Bob Proctor and all these great people who write about prosperity.